Oh, right. Welcome back to Boss Games, man. I am your host, Boss. All right, so last we left off on, man, we just got done with Chapter 2, Vintage Cycle. So now we're on to Chapter 3. So I hope you guys' day is going pretty good. Like and subscribe to the channel. Let's get started.
Two months ago, a young man named Hiro Mikoshiba went missing during his stint as a student teacher. Mikoshiba quickly becomes the center of attention when his rotting corpse is discovered, and Yagami scours the school for any clues left behind. Rumor has it, Mikoshiba drove a classmate to suicide in his student days. A rumor that the school faculty is seemingly unable to deny.
Chapter 3, two sides of the same coin.
Yagami-san, why are you still here?
Because I care. Now, if you're open to the idea, you think we could walk and talk?
Why? So you can grill me with more questions? You realize the police just finished doing that, yes?
I figured they'd come knocking sooner or later.
Then you knew Mikoshiba-kun was murdered, didn't you? And that's why you've been snooping around our school.
You're not wrong, but can we please take this elsewhere?
If you knew Mikoshiba was murdered, why didn't you tell me up front?
Because that information's not public. Didn't the police ask you to keep quiet about it?
Well, yes, but even so...
What sort of questions were they asking you anyway?
I thought I was supposed to keep quiet.
Cute.
Now I'm going to ask you one last time. Please, stay off our campus. You don't belong here. I mean, what if you end up injuring a student? It would be a nightmare for all of us.
Nobody's getting injured. All that's water under the bridge now.
Is that so?
Yeah, and I should probably mention, I'm the new advisor of the Mystery Research Club. I have the chairman's approval and everything. So it looks like I have a place here after all.
What? Since when?
I think we're getting sidetracked here. Did the police ever mention a suspect?
No. All they told me was what happened to Mikoshiba-kun. That he's no longer a missing person. That he's dead. And was dumped in a derelict building.
My condolences.
That was all we found out. The police were the ones asking the questions, not us. They hardly gave us room to breathe.
Yeah, sounds like an interrogation, all right.
All right, real quick. Here's my theory, right? She was a student here at the school, right? So was the other one, right? Marco, the dude that got murdered, right? What if she was in love with the son that committed suicide and stuff? That's why she was so cold to him and stuff. That's my theory. But anyway, let's continue.
Is there anything else?
Actually, there is. I'd like to know your thoughts on Mikoshiba-kun's killer.
What?
For example, take Akihiro Ehara, a man who took this school to court over his son's suicide. Mikoshiba came up even then, as a culprit bearing some responsibility for that.
Ehara-san? But he got arrested for that groping incident at the train station.
So the police really are keeping their lips sealed.
Must you always be so cryptic?
It's possible Ehara-san had a hand in Mikoshiba's murder.
What?
Despite being incarcerated for 2 months, he knew exactly where the corpse would be. He revealed it upon being sentenced. This was before the Kanagawa police had even ID'd the body.
Then, was it really Ehara-san?
A court would say being in jail is about as solid an alibi as you can get, but he could be connected somehow.
How do you know all this, Yagami-san?
I'd tell you, but I showed you one of my cards, so now it's your turn.
Huh?
I've heard you weren't as big a fan of Mikoshiba as you led me to believe. That true?
This again.
You knew he was a bully all along, but yesterday you told me he wasn't the type. I just want to get the story straight here. Did you have a sudden change of heart, or were you lying to me for some reason?
It's not that simple.
Oh, one more thing I learned today. It was Mikoshiba who turned the basketball club against Koto-san. Pretty sadistic for a would-be teacher, don't you think?
That's enough.
Then it's not a stretch to say he probably was a major factor in the death of Ehara's son 4 years ago? And I think it's also safe to assume you know more than you're letting on, right? This is murder we're talking about here. Lies aren't doing anyone any favors.
His name was Toshiro.
Sorry?
Everyone keeps saying Ehara's son, like he's just another statistic. He had a name, for heaven's sake. Toshiro.
Right. I'm sorry.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have papers to grade.
Sawa-sensei, please.
9 o'clock tonight. I'll be at Plage on Isazaki Road.
We'll finally have a real talk?
Something like that.
Alright, scratch out my first theory. That was just bad. Okay, I realized the school is a little different. Tokyo and him was a student 4 years ago and stuff, and then okay, I thought she was still a teacher, so let's scratch out all that stuff off. Alright, so where are we heading? Okay, so real quick, the dance thing's gone. Wish we could find like the other one, but I guess we can't. Let's go. Oop. Sometimes you can't find stuff you just can't find. Alright, let's go. Yeah, open the door. Open the door. That's a line. So I'm checking. That's new. This time, with those hits, you don't break your bone and have to get a repair kit. Just they took that out the game.
Kaito-san. So I just left the school, and tonight I'm... Wait, where are you?
Third stop of our bar crawl, that's where. I thought work was done for the night.
Licking the wounds of rejection, huh? Is the 99 gang with you?
Just Sugiura. Tsukumo said he had to get back to the office to take care of some kind of system trouble.
A computer crash or something?
Don't know. Something about a Buzzy searcher going haywire. I've pretty much tuned it out, man. Anyway, you gonna come take his place?
Nah, I gotta stay sober. I'm meeting Sawa-sensei in a bit.
You what? God damn it, man, you are killing me today.
Would you simmer down? This is work, not whatever it is you're doing.
Oh, then I ought to come be your backup. Where we headed?
Come on, you think I need a drunk co-pilot? Knock one back for me, though.
Hey, I better not find out you two got it on. Don't do this to me, Tak.
Yeah, I would have hanged up too, like, bruh. So let's see. You said we got some time to kill. Let's see. Oh, so I guess we're heading there then, huh? Oh, the school's just right there. That's hilarious. Alright, like I said, I never Let me just check and see what that is. I can't skateboard yet. It's always great walking around, man. Alright, so we just gotta be careful of the cars. Wait, hold up. This way. Wait. Oh. This way. Oh, here we go. Alright, what's up? Thank you. Alright, let's do this. What is this? Dude. We here? That's it? We gonna try to dug holes and stuff? Anyway. Good there. Alright. Gotta go this way. Glad they gave us a skateboard because I think in the last game we were just running around everywhere. But they're like, yo, y'all you need something. I don't even know what those points is really for, honestly. Oh boy. Look. I love the snake style.
And stay down.
Keep practice. Alright, let's go. Have yourself. Oh, at least been a skateboard to good use.
Yagamishi, how was school? Kaito-san wasn't happy about you going solo, you know.
He'll live. He can cry about it to Sugiura.
So he does. Anyway, I couldn't help but notice Genda Law bending your ear earlier. Anything important?
Right. I haven't filled you in yet, have I?
So a policeman arrested for sexual battery might have actually been involved in a murder? Fascinating, if not perplexing.
Yeah. And its roots could very well be Seiryo High School, where a student was driven to suicide 4 years ago. In fact, the motive for this murder may even be revenge. Tsukumo, could you find any mention of that suicide online for me?
Already done, I'm afraid. Once the chairman asked us to take his case, I looked into everything on the school I could find. If memory serves, he was a third-year student who hung himself at home. The name of the deceased, Toshiro Ehara.
Yeah, that's him.
So, while I did find some murmurings about it online, nothing really substantial ever surfaced. He didn't leave a suicide note or a will, and investigators never found anything salient.
So I was right before.
Yep.
His father, however, suspected there may have been a bully and promptly took Seiryo to court. But without enough evidence to back it up, the system more or less spit him out. Even so, the lawsuit dragged on until this year. But that level of news hardly makes a ripple online.
Yeah, I doubt it would.
And that's all the intel I've dug up regarding the case. Huh?
What's that sound?
I'm testing a system I've been tinkering with. Thought I'd fixed this bug already.
A system for what?
Well, it predicts the occurrence of crimes.
It predicts crime? No way.
Perhaps that was a bit of hyperbole, but it does come pretty close. Essentially, this system is designed to monitor and detect danger zones within a specific area. The city itself, to be exact.
That still sounds pretty amazing.
If you say so. I basically cobbled it together out of pre-existing tech. Yagami, do you remember when I used my chatter search program for you not too long ago?
Oh yeah, that was a real trip. You pretty much hacked Chatter to see an entire social network at a glance.
Yep, and this system I've developed is a souped-up version of that. Though there are substantial differences, the principle is still... how about you just try it out? We'll start with this little window. It displays all relevant chatter posts after filtering the fluff.
And these posts are all pinpointed on this map of Ijincho?
Right. It maps out where in Ijincho each specific post was made. So my AI constantly combs through Chatter's database as it updates in real time. Then it extracts only the trouble-related chatter for display on the map.
So it actively seeks out trouble? It's wild that you can program around such a vague concept.
Well, in its current iteration, the AI isn't exactly genius material yet, so it still pings some false positives.
There's something else, Tsukumo. What are you gonna use it for?
I'd like to use it for promotional purposes.
Like advertising?
Yeah, since we're still relatively new in town, we don't have the kind of rep that brings in regular business.
Oh, okay.
And that is where my buzz researcher comes into play.
Buzz researcher?
Consider the glut of trends and terms strewn across social media. These buzzwords are sometimes clues to trouble beneath the surface. So, when the system picks up one of these words and we rush over to save the day, the hope is our reputation will flourish as a result.
Damn, that's some pretty intense marketing you've got going.
Well, we probably won't be paid for impromptu cases, so this is sort of an upfront investment. But directly intervening before a situation gets out of hand will build us the brand we want. At least in theory. I'm not sure how it'll all pan out yet.
Well, I think you've got something there, Tsukumo. Mind if I give it a shot?
I thought you'd never ask. Though the system's got a long way to go by my standards. But with you as a tester, I know I'll get strong enough feedback to have this baby running in top form.
So you wanted me as your guinea pig all along.
You sure cracked that case quick. Anywho, let me get this app booted up on your phone. May I do the honors?
Go right ahead.
And that should do it. Here you are.
Okay, let's see here. This is just a big mess. How am I supposed to know where to go?
This is indeed too much noise. In fact, this is entropy in motion. This won't do it all. To solve this, we narrow down the keywords.
In other words, simplify our search?
Yeah, by manually filtering keywords, we can decrease false positives, thereby locating the right spot more accurately.
How do we do that? Does the AI do it for us?
No, not entirely. What the AI does is pick up on any keywords it deems important. Emphasis here on the word any. Meaning it'll turn out duds every now and again.
Yeah, that's still pretty busy.
And therein lies the predicament. To narrow these results down any further, we must depend on instincts, experience, and even inspiration.
So you're saying human intuition?
Precisely. Even in this day and age, human intuition will trump AI every time. That is, until we all become cyborgs. But that's getting ahead of myself. As it stands, Yagami, you've got the best intuition out of all of us.
Well, let's just start with a post that smells like trouble.
Oh. Okay. What?
How about this one? I can smell the trouble brewing already.
Oh, interesting. Then let's filter our results around that specific term. And there you have it. See, there's a concentration of suspicious keyword usage on this street here. As to what sort of trouble is brewing, you'll have to rely on your good old-fashioned eyeballs. Shady activity isn't always the easiest to spot, so maybe think of it as a sort of treasure hunt.
A treasure hunt for trouble, huh? Does sound right up my alley.
Doesn't it? I can already picture you out there, helping people in need until it all pays off. What could await you at the end of the trail? My heart rate is already spiking.
I'm just glad to have a helpful app for once.
You know what? That reminds me. I also have a gadget here you may find useful. Can't always be glued to your phone, right?
What is this?
It's a high-end sound collector. It boosts the volume of mid-distance sounds, making them easier to hear from farther away.
A sound collector, huh? I could use this to pick up cries for help, or even eavesdrop all over town.
That's the idea. With enhanced hearing and geolocation capabilities, you'll be a trouble terminator.
Just like I've always wanted.
Now, I do have some other gadgets in the works, but I'm still fine-tuning their UI. I'll show you soon enough.
Looking forward to that.
Alright. I'm guessing we gotta go look for... How do you even do it? Elbows. Right. Items. I guess this is the gadget. Okay, there we go. Ah. Alright, so where are we supposed to go look for trouble, right? Alright, let's go. Here we go. Oh. That was interesting. Alright, let's go look for trouble. Pretty much. Ain't got contours, let's walk fight them. Anything else? Alright, stop. Oh, food. That hurts. That hurts. Whew, that's getting.
Really, guys?
Alright. They don't have red light, so you don't hit us. Oh, we gotta go this way. Oh, it's right here. Messed up, because... Oof. Oh.
Great.
What's up? Oh, God, that hurt.
What a waste.
Okay, where is it? Ah, more. Oh, they disappeared. Alright, activate the... Oh, wrong one.
There it is.
Oh. Alright, time to get up there. Oh, we didn't get no points for that.
Excuse me. please. Excuse me. Yagami. Yep. By the way. Hmm? Aw. Huh? Huh. Hmm?
What? Who said it? Yes, it does seem like there's a lot of room about them. Okay, that's it. Okay. Wait a minute. Thing's still here though. Oh. Go. Oh, here we go. Oh, trying to grab him.
And stay down.
Oh, this is right here. I guess. Let me just probably do this. I don't know if it's a glitch or something. Okay. Oh, maybe I gotta move.
Let's go.
See, this is what I have to do. Yeah, I need to move. I go a little bit far. And then probably this real quick. Bro. But I'm so confused. I just... Oh. Yeah, it's there. I have anything. Okay. So I got another mission then? I'm confused on this part. Oh, Jesus, these guys are fucking up. Hey.
Excuse me.
Alright, let me see. Yeah, this is weird. Like, I don't know what are you supposed to do. They observe him carefully. Observation, basically. Okay. I'm so confused. What the hell is he supposed to do? Or what? Oh, Jesus. Alright, let me try something.
Suspicious.
There you go. There you go.
Hmm? This is, I see.
Professor Panties? Oh, I know about that one. That was the last game.
No way.
Professor Panties. I think it. What a waste. Professor Panties. He was in the last game. There was two of them. Yep.
No. Yep. Please.
Be a potential girlfriend. Jesus, another penny. Oh man. Alright, real quick, let me check this. Maybe this could be a case. Yeah. Oh, let me check the phone. Pass. Still got the school dance thing. The side quest. The oh, we got 14. Who help? Guess we could do. Oh, waste all our points. This too. But since we use snake, might as well. Nothing's cheap, bro. Nothing's cheap. Alright. Go check this real quick. I just want to see if, like, we listen to it. Maybe. Really nothing, huh? That'll be something. Over here. This is nothing. Okay. Well, check real quick. Case files. Oh man. I mean, sorry. Oh, that's a lot, dude. We're not gonna be able to do all that. 2010? We could be able to do that. Oof. A lot of side quests. This luxuries. Alright. Let me just check real quick. Oh. Oh, I don't want to stop. No reason to look it up. Alright. Oh. That's it then. Alright, I guess we'll just go to the mission. Oh, I hit that. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Really? I'm gonna jump that. There we go. Ooh. That hurt. Oh wow, he got scared. Wait, hold up. I don't know what he was trying to do.
And stay down.
Like the snake though. Alright, let's go. Oh, we went the wrong way. Tell them how good the program was.
Yagami, how was your first outing?
Not bad. I handled the problem and name-dropped you guys, so all in a day's work.
Awesome. Sounds like the system's working gangbusters. By the way, if you'd like a little pro tip, you can enter keywords on your own, independent of any post.
Why would I do that?
Say you pick up a rumor in town, or hear someone drop a dubious phrase. Putting that into our keyword database will help refine the results algorithm. And thus, the program becomes more effective. In layman's terms, the more you enter new data, the more my program can learn.
Gotcha. So this thing can hone its street smarts along with me.
Correct. Do make use of the system often, if you could.
Okay. Alright, 3 words, huh? Good job.
I know this is a lot, but one last thing. We've also got a bulletin board for case requests. A good number of them are somewhat beyond our current capacity. So if you ever feel like it, maybe you can pick them up.
Hey, never hurts to have more income. I'll take a look sometime.
Alright, here we go. I do want to add maybe I'll do it off screen. And I'll probably do one for each video so the videos don't be that long. Okay. Let me check. Buzz detail. Alright, here we go. What the hell is this? Don't we do the search? The body. Okay. Oh, let me take a look. Bote taste. 500, huh? Put this case real quick. Alright. So we'll just do these two. And then we'll move on to the next one. Okay. See. So, first things first. Oh. Like, both of them is at the same place. Alright, the clear the best to actually get there. This is this one. Oh, look, there's a it's the drone stuff. Ugh. Not a big fan of the drones. You know what I'm saying? So we'll do a couple of them. Let's see. I already know it's the drones. I don't like drone racing, I'm sorry. Not my forte. Yeah, let's take a taxi. What's this one? Nothing wrong with picking up some money. So I might just do like one side quest. Oh yeah, I can't side with this skateboard over the freaking. Alright, here we go. That's the gate. Can't believe school's still open. I don't believe my school used to close around 6 o'clock. That's when everybody goes on. Or 5 o'clock. There's DLC. Here it is, right here. Oh, this way. It's another side mission, but Go off on that. Oh, yeah, everything's closed. Oh, Friday 13.
Huh?
That seems crazy. This does remind me of that Board Meet World episode.
There it is. I can hear it.
Yeah, we're going to class. So why would you be sleeping there? Alright, anyway. Why would there still be students here? That's crazy. With the dark, where it's dark and all that stuff. Oh. Oh, okay, so we can't go that way, so we're here. Do this. Oh, it's still in class, man. Still in class, huh? Oh, there he is. He's right there. What's that motherfucker just say? He's right there. I think that's the human. That's it right there. What up? I mean, that's not him. Okay. Huh. What up? Well, I'm trying to, but what's wrong? Nothing. Not in the bathroom. I thought he was right there. Can't go that way. Nope. Damn it. I thought he was right there. Oh, come on. He's right there. The game's being stupid. You can't even go there, dude. What the heck? Pick it up with the noise, but I can't. Oh. The hell? Am I missing something? Can't go there. Not in the bathroom. I think we could go back here. I have, but you're not letting me. Then no, this is not it. I don't know why he's still in class. Dark. For real? Oh, I've been using the wrong thing, have I?
There it is.
I know all y'all have been yelling at me. I'm sorry, y'all.
Hey!
You know, that's a costume, right? You know that's not real, right? It's just a fake costume. Alright.
Hold up!
Alright, I gotta drink these. See? It's a fake ass costume. Oh, that dude was fast. You thought.
He just threw his heart at me.
He was fast, dude.
What, now a kidney?
Oh, messed up. Okay.
I better catch him before he donates any more organs.
Stop running. Did I take a wrong turn? Okay, cool. Come on. Oh, I messed up. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I knew that was a... Okay.
Hold up!
Yeah, use that to kick his ass. Oh, come on, man. I did it. Can't tell me nothing. Alright, here we go. Damn, that kid's fast.
You won't get away!
Oh, I got away.
That was too slow.
Yeah. I was too slow.
Hold up!
Yeah, here we go. It's fast, man. Wait!
You won't get away!
He just threw his heart at me. What, now a kidney? Luck.
Oh, dude, did y'all just see me just
I better
outrun
catch him
that
before he
fool?
donates any more organs.
You won't get away!
You gotta stop running. You gotta stop running.
Hold up!
What did you just say? I'm sorry.
You won't get away!
Where are you going? Dang, we just going through circles. No, you don't. There you go. This guy in a mask. Let's do our Scooby-Doo thing.
Hey!
Hey. No way. Hey. Nope.
Ugh, Zams. Hey, Zams.
Hmm?
Yeah, don't get shot, bro. Alright, that's it. Oh, wait. Speaking of. Yeah. Or is that. Wait, hold on. Let me check this. Oh, there's the dance class thing that's going on. Okay. Guess this is the next one.
Hmm?
I'll help him out.
Excuse me. Yagami. Yep. Yep.
Ah.
The giant wheel rolling over the tree with most branches, 3 steps out from the root. 2 more steps east, and there is a treasure chest.
Huh.
I see.
Hi.
Oh my god. Alright, let's see. I'm so confused. Alright, let's see. Something glanced at us. It was outside, most clearly. Gotta be around the school somewhere. Oh, start from the back. Can you jump over there? Yeah. You were just here, huh? Go back.
Hey. In other words,
Alright, get back to them. That was a bitch of fine, bro. That was a bitch of fine. Yeah, I know. Funny, cause we can actually take the concert with us and say, screw you guys. But anyway, it's good. That was a bitch of fine, bro.
Eh?
It was stolen.
Yeah. Eh?
in other words,
Eh?
yep.
Hi.
Oh, she liked him. That's the gate.
Excuse me.
Eh?
That's why you always gotta say something.
Eh?
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, where do they live?
Oh. Eh?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we gotta head to Chinatown. Alright. Let's save it. Alright guys, that will be it for today. So guys, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, I'm out. To be continued.